Hey, welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm Ron Nicoletti. It is Saturday afternoon. The weather is cool down, but the racing is hot. Our buddy Pete Aiello has got all those track and weather conditions.
12 races on a Saturday in South Florida with beautiful weather conditions for horse racing. Temperatures in the upper 60s, a fast main track, and a firm turf course. Guaranteed money in the Rainbow Six of $850,000. We kick it off on the turf at 1 1/8 miles with maiden special weights of the 3-year-old variety and a field of 8. Race favorites included the 2 Holy Emperor and the 6 Jewel Stone. Racing at Gulfstream. Good start from the center for Abrupt, who's headed off for the early lead. At the inside, Holy Emperor in his turf debut has speed. Moving out the rail, that's Stone Castle. Into the top flight goes Mechacorta. Out wide in the course in Magical Court, Zayas has the favorite Jewel Stone, settled third last and down toward the rail. Length and a half in front of Seize the Hay, who's a bit keen, while second last, and the trailer is Queen's Plate Nolan and the charge around the first turn. Holy Emperor and Christian Torres have come away with the lead through an opening quarter of 24 seconds flat. On the outside, Abrupt is their second. Stone Castle is now third. On from fourth and Mechacorta. Back to fifth goes Jewel Stone. Inside position, blue colors about 4 lengths off the lead. Then it's Magical Court ahead of Seize the Hay, and Queen's Plate Nolan will have to do it from last as they make their way 5 furlongs from home. Up front, it's Holy Emperor on top by half a length. Abrupt is second. Mechacorta 3 wide for Prado while racing in third. At the inside, Stone Castle is there fourth. Jewel Stone is fifth. Up on the outside in Magical Court, then Seize the Hay, who's still unhurried at this stage. And the trailer is Queen's Plate Nolan. 49-3 for the opening half mile. With the advantage, it's Holy Emperor. On the outside, Abrupt is there second. Jewel Stone is now racing between horses. He's in the 2 path. He'll need a way out. Meanwhile, Seize the Hay is going to try to get the jump on him as he's working his way out. And here he comes. Seize the Hay 4 wide on the outside as Jewel Stone's got no place to go. With the advantage out, it's Abrupt tackling Holy Emperor. 3 wide Mechacorta. Zayas needs out on the worst way on Jewel Stone. Abrupt's going to give him an opportunity, and they're at the top of the stretch. Abrupt with the lead. Here's Jewel Stone, loose and charging toward the inside, and Holy Emperor down the stand side and Seize the Hay. But Jewel Stone ended up getting a picture-perfect trip, and he's on his way to an easy win. It's Jewel Stone, the son of American Pharaoh, to win by 4. Second, Seize the Hay, close for third. Holy Emperor or Abrupt. Number 6, Jewel Stone, made a very nice debut on turf last time out after some okay races on the main track prior to that. Looks like after today's effort, his future is on the turf. A son of Triple Crown winner American Pharaoh, Jewel Stone handled perfectly to victory by Edgard Zayas for Shug McGahee and Dat Stable. Second race up now, the start of the early pick 4, 6 furlongs of the journey. Claimers in at an $8,000 plateau. Scratch number 4, Shanghai Mistress. Irad Ortiz Jr. rides the 2, Lapis Storm. Race favorite was the 7, Creative Award. And they're off. Terrible start for Princess Robbie at the back. It was a great beginning for everybody else. On the far outside, Creative Award is one of the first to get underway. Lapis Storm and Blue Chicory have speed, and between that duo is She's One Mad Mama. Outsprinted today is Sizzling Roma to race second last, and after a terrible start, the trailer is Princess Robbie. They pass the half-mile grounds and move to the far turn. Jaramillo has Creative Award on the engine today at the half-mile grounds, and she's in front by a length and a quarter through a 22-3 opening quarter. Back to second, Blue Chicory alongside Lapis Storm. 3 wide, She's One Mad Mama. Sizzling Roma's on heels, looking to move to the outside for Torres, and the trailer is Princess Robbie. 5/16 to go. Creative Award threatening to run a big one. 5/16 from home and 3 on top. The rest are on the stretch from second with She's One Mad Mama. And on the inside, Lapis Storm. Blue Chicory is next with Sizzling Roma. Top of the lane, Creative Award has this in control at this stage. Through a 46 4/2 miles. She's an 1/8 of a mile from home, and she's 4 on top. The danger's down the center. Sizzling Roma tries to get a late rally going toward the inside, and She's One Mad Mama. 16th to go. Creative Award shortening up, but still well clear. Sizzling Roma surging into second. Creative Award is in front at 3-2. Sizzling Roma is second. She's One Mad Mama third. Blue Chicory finished fourth. Number 7, Creative Award, got an easy lead going into the far turn, and she's not known for her speed prowess, so once she made the top, she was very hard to reel in. She gets the job done here today for Victor Barboza Jr. and the White Star Stable. The Minister of Speed, Amisael Jaramillo, on board for the winning ride. Creative Award in the second. We'll be right back.
Happy is simply super. He polishes off an outstanding campaign with a dominant victory in the Malibu.
No medication, no problem. Run Happy, standing at Claiborne Farm.
Back now for the third race of the afternoon. Maiden claimers at 6 furlongs. They're in for $32,000. A field of 7 signed on. Race favorite was the 4, 3 deep. And they're off. Slow to start was 90 Days of Winter. Quick to start was Chinamadito, who sent hard for the early lead. Speedy Hans has speed while second on the outside. Poseidon away in the top flight third. Look at the trip 3 deep is getting. He's behind the speed while fourth. 2.5 lengths clear of 90 Days of Winter, who races inside of Seifert, and Express Boy is the trailer. They go to the half-mile ground. Speedy Hans has speed threats on both sides. Chinamadito holds the inside edge. 3 wide Poseidon. 3 deep will have every opportunity from there. He's now into fourth, working 4 ahead of 90 Days of Winter, who's scrubbed on by Manessis. Express Boy's out of last, and now the trailer is Seifert. Aramio not wasting any time. Here comes 3 deep, and he is 3 deep. 4 deep is the stablemate Poseidon. These two go on with Speedy Hans. Chinamadito's in tight, well clear of the others with a 1/4 mile left to go. Up front, Poseidon is the leader now. Poseidon takes the lead at a big number. Speedy Hans cuts the corner. 3 deep is between horses. These 3 across the course, 1/8 of a mile to go. Out in the center, it's Poseidon with the lead. Speedy Hans with renewed vigor toward the rail. In between horses, 3 deep, not doing enough. 16th to go. 3 deep is now surging at Poseidon and Speedy Hans. It's Poseidon in front. Pinchin runs 1-2 as Poseidon beats 3 deep. Third was Speedy Hans, 112 flat. Well, Jose Pinchin won the race. That was planned by the public, but they picked the wrong one, as it was number 7, Poseidon, the less fancied of the 2 Pinchin runners, who gets the money under apprentice jockey Mario Fuentes, who gets his second career riding victory today aboard the son of Poseidon's Warrior for Shade Tree Thoroughbreds and Jose Pinchin. Mario Fuentes on board for the winning ride. They beat 3 deep, who was second, with the 6, Speedy Hans, a close-up third. Let's go to the fourth race now, 9 furlongs on turf. This was a split of the first race, a maiden special weight contest for 3-year-olds. Field of 8, the favorite was the 6, Amano. And they're up. From the far outside, Spiritual King is the first to get the call toward the inside, and Express Pharaoh away with speed. Up on the outside, Port Hunter looking for some forward position, and Scano is between horses. Back from there, it's Tapaloof, who races between runners, and 3 wide Sky Ray. Settled while second last is Amano, and dropping back is Tapaloof. Into the first turn they go. Spiritual King and Edgard Zayas calling out the shots with a 1.5 length advantage. Scano, between horses, is now second. On the outside, Port Hunter is there third. Express Pharaoh saves ground toward the rail in fourth, followed by Prince Igor. He's racing from fifth. Back to the outside in Sky Ray sixth. Amano is an early 7th. He's being chirped along a touch here by a rat. Awful early for that. And the trailer is Tapaloof. To the backstretch they run now with the advantage. Spiritual King on top, leads a 1/2 length. Scano is second. On the outside, Port Hunter is there third. Express Pharaoh at the inside fourth, followed fifth by Prince Igor. Then at the rail is Amano. Out 3 wide goes Sky Ray, and the trailer is Tapaloof. 48-3 for the opening half mile. We're 1/2 mile from home. Spiritual King been left to his own devices here. He leads by a 1.25 lengths. Scano on the outside is now a bit closer second. Express Pharaoh, he's riding the rail into contention. He's third. On the outside in Port Hunter is in range. Now Amano starts to pick up his feet. He's into fifth now as the pace lifts up front with Scano up to take the lead. Scano engaging Spiritual King for the top. Express Pharaoh is next. Amano's got a lot of ground to make up. He looks a bit green. He's not firing a big shot right now. After 3/4 in 113 flat, they turn for the money. It's Scano the target. Scano leads by 2. Amano figuring it out, but Express Pharaoh gets first run. Tapaloof is on late for Reyes. 16th to go. With the advantage, it's still Scano drifting Express Pharaoh. Up the rail, Tapaloof! Close photo finish there. Might have been inside. It's tight, though. It's either Tapaloof or Express Pharaoh at 148-3. Number 6, Amano did not fire his best shot. It was a driving finish. In the end, it was 5, Tapaloof with a down inside run under jockey Luis Reyes, who got the call late to get the money. Trained by John Kimmel for the owners and the breeders, the Whisper Hill Farm. It's the son of Tappet. It's Tapaloof, narrowly. To the 5th race we go, the start of a middle pick 4 offering. Claimers at 6.5 furlongs. They're in for $8,000 with a field of 8. Race favorites included the 4, Cabre, and the 8, Silent Tiger. And they're off. From the center, Gemologister gets the first call. Particularity is going to run with him. Silent Tiger has speed. Here's Color Me Pom Pom from down toward the rail. Away in fourth is Karma King. He's only 2 lengths off the lead. He's a length and a half better than Cabre. Second last early is Crammy Boy, and far back is Shidoshi. Less than 5/8 to run. Color Me Pom Pom has an early tussle with Gemologister. Their heads apart. Tripped out third is Silent Tiger. Karma King at the inside fourth. Gap of 2.5 to Cabre, who races outside of Particularity. Crammy Boy is 3 wide, and it's a distance to Shidoshi. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn through a 22-4 opening quarter. With the advantage, Color Me Pom Pom at the 3 furlong grounds by a neck. 3 wide and Silent Tiger from between horses, Gemologister. Crammy Boy begins to run home pretty well. Top Hat Colors 4 wide on the outside. Karma King hopes to get through toward the rail, followed by Particularity. Cabre's not firing at all. In fact, he's being eased out of it with a 1/4 mile left to go. Off the turn on the stretch drive, Color Me Pom Pom tries to turn away the challenges of Crammy Boy and Silent Tiger with an 1/8 of a mile to go. It's now Silent Tiger to put a neck on top, but Crammy Boy right alongside second, these two, and Crammy Boy surges to a narrow lead. Crammy Boy and Christian Torres moving away. It's Crammy Boy for Top Hat Thoroughbreds and Peter Walder on top 2.5. Second, Silent Tiger. Third, Color Me Pom Pom. Then Karma King and Gemologister to complete the high five.
Number 7, Crammy Boy, with a long sustained run from mid-flight, sweeps by everybody to get an 8-1 victory. Double the morning line for trainer Peter Walder and the Top Hat Thoroughbreds. Ridden to victory by Christian Torres. You just had to excuse that last race. And you had an 8-1 winner. Crammy Boy beats Silent Tiger in the 5th. Next on the program is race number 6, maiden claimers at a $50,000 level. They're in at a 6 furlong trip. Field of 7 signed on. The favorites included the 2 Bridologist and the 5 Bourbon Street.
And they're off. Out wide, Cigar Box gets the first call and fires to the top. By Chance has speed. Newcomer Bridologist away in the top flight. Now moving through to challenge for the top. Also moving up now is Metcalf, as Bourbon Street was away better today, but he's still in traffic, and he's trying to find a home toward the inside. At the inside and trying to save some ground here early is 3 Hombres, and Putin Online is the trailer. Tightly knit group here as they kick to the far turn. The favorites are 1, 2, 3. Bridologist narrowly. Bourbon Street 3 wide in between horses. Cigar Box. They now start to get separation on a 4th running 3 Hombres. Then By Chance, Metcalf, and Putin Online. Around the far turn they go, less than 3/8 to run. On the outside, Zayas and Cigar Box take the lead, immediately tackled by Bourbon Street to the outside. They're a 1/4 mile from home, moving away from Bridologist, who will try to come back from 3rd. 3 Hombres is 4th with a 1/4 mile left to go. Off the turn on the stretch drive, Cigar Box holds a narrow lead. Bourbon Street has an 1/8 of a mile to get by, but he's losing ground to the leader. Back 3rd and Bridologist up the inside in Metcalf. 16th to go. It's all about Cigar Box. Cigar Box running up the score late. Bourbon Street is clearly second to Cigar Box, a race 6 winner. Second, Bourbon Street. Third, Bridologist. Metcalf ran 4th, and then 3 Hombres in 1:11 and 4.
Bettors all over it here as the favorites run 1, 2, 3 with number 6, Cigar Box, the 5-2 third choice home winner, giving Edgard Zayas a riding double for Team Dale Romans at the Calumet Farm. 5 Bourbon Street was second, 2 Bridologist ran 3rd. Time for a commercial timeout. Still to come, the Rainbow 6, $850,000 in guaranteed money. It's up next. Back now for race number 7 on the program, the start of the Rainbow 6, $850,000 guaranteed, with a field of 10 on turf. They're in for $16,000. The race favorite was number 4, La Incondicional. And they're off.
Good start for the favorite La Incondicional in the center of the racetrack. Oblio's Wish has speed. Moving up on the outside in Starship Gussie. Splitting horses in Calais Cove, who won't be far away. From the far outside, it's Sammy's Car. Then back to the outside, it's a keen, curious Zelda, who's 3 wide. Charge Agenda her inside. Back from there, you have Run Blondie Run. Second last is Liberal, and the trailer is Imperial Cut. In the charge around the first turn, Oblio's Wish is off the lead by a length and a half. Racing second is Starship Gussie. La Incondicional parked at the rail third. 3 wide in Sammy's Car from between horses. That's Calais Cove. Then Charge It Jen and Liberal. In between horses in Curious Zelda third last. Second last Run Blondie Run. And the trailer is still Imperial Cut as they try to back it down mid-race. Charge It Jen's 4 wide and on the attack as Starship Gussie took over the lead. So Starship Gussie to the half-mile grounds on top by 3 parts of a length. Charge It Jen on the outside now under Prado to challenge for the top. Sammy's Car is there third. Calais Cove is fourth. La Incondicional's in the yellow color. She's got a lot of traffic ahead of her with Liberal on her outside. Curious Zelda is widest of all. Then back to Run Blondie Run, and Imperial Cut is still last. And Charge It Jen is committed for home. Charge It Jen through a 47-second half mile has the lead by 2. Racing in second is Starship Gussie. On the outside is Liberal. Looking for room toward the rail, La Incondicional. Then Run Blondie Run, who tips 5 wide. Charge It Jen threatens to throw the knockout blow here off the turn on top by 4. Oblio's Wish is second. La Incondicional at a grinding style from third. Then it's Starship Gussie and Liberal. In deep stretch, Charge It Jen on the ropes as Oblio's Wish lunging up. Here's Oblio's Wish getting up. Oblio's Wish in high roll for the money. Charge It Jen with no excuse. She was second. Third, La Incondicional, then Run Blondie Run. 141 and 3.
I'm not going on record as saying that number 4, La Incondicional, was the best in today's 7th race, but I will say she had the roughest trip of the top 3. Lacking racing room pretty much at every part, she ended up a close third behind the winner 5, Oblio's Wish. Oblio's Wish had an interesting trip herself. She made the pace early, backed off, and re-rallied for the money under Jairo Rendon. For trainer Carlos David and the Palm Beach Racing Partnership. We go to the 8th race now. The 8th race was a first finish line race at a mile and a 16th to the first finish line. Maidens of the 3-year-old variety and a field of 6. Heavily favored from the Todd Pletcher barn. Number 2, Giacare. And they're off. Race favorite Giacare away quickly toward the inside. Obi-Wan has speed. Up on the outside goes Bear Alley into the top flight, and River Stones won't be far away. Don Bourbon drops over from his high draw. He's second last, and the early trailer is Silvermaker. In the charge around the first turn, it's Obi-Wan who's in tight while shuffling to second last, as getting clear and tugging is Bear Alley. Bear Alley on top by a length and a quarter. Giacare down at the inside is a joint second alongside Riverstones from third. Don Bourbon posted 3 wide while fourth, then Obi-Wan. Lime colors tugging second last, and the trailer is Silvermaker. Into the backstretch they race. It's a controlled early pace, and with the advantage, it's Bear Alley on top by a length and a quarter. Second to Riverstones. Giacare at the inside is now third, being coaxed along a bit with Don Bourbon 3 wide. Then it's Obi-Wan and Silvermaker at the back. They've let this leader do the thing his own way. Bear Alley, he's still tugging, and he's 2 on top. Don Bourbon's going to move 3 wide and challenge for second. Up the inside, and Giacare's got a decision to make. He's third. Back to fourth in River of Stones. Then it's a length and a half to Obi-Wan, and Silvermaker's the trailer. 49 and 2 for the opening half mile. Around the far turn they go. It's Bear Alley on top now by a length and a quarter. Don Bourbon is second. Irad really working overtime on Giacare. He's now third. He's trying to find his best stride. 2 better than Obi-Wan. Then back to Riverstones, and still at the back is Silvermaker. After 3 quarters in 14 and 1, Bear Alley went slow, and he's still the target. Don Bourbon is second. Giacare making hard work of it, but he's starting to gain a bit of ground and a little momentum while wide off the corner, off the turn and the stretch drive. Giacare tries to get Bear Alley with a 16th to go. Giacare on the outside. Bear Alley toward the rail. Giacare surging to a narrow lead. Bear Alley is second. Giacare, the gamble, in front. Second is Bear Alley. Third is Don Bourbon in 1:45 flat. Well, he was all the rage coming into today's 8th race, and he did not disappoint. It took a while for him to get high gear, but once he did, it was lights out. And we're talking about number 2, Giacare, the son of Curlin from Mike Rapoli's Rapoli Racing and Let's Go Stable. Trained by Todd Pletcher, Irad Ortiz Jr. on board for the winning ride. Dare I say, the more ground, the better, as Giacare finished up very nice. Let's go to the 9th race now, the start of the late pick 4, 7th edition of the Silks Run Stakes, 5 furlongs on turf for $75,000. Scratch the 8 oldies but goodies, a field of 7. Favorite was the 4, Shecky Shabazz. And they're off in the Silks Run.
Good start for the service pair. Fig Jelly outbroke Shecky Shabazz, but Karatari has the best first gear, and Karatari is going to go take the lead. At the inside, and Shecky Shabazz in the two-path second. Fig Jelly a three-wide third. Archidust is right where he wants to be, fourth at the inside, followed fifth by Elusive Mischief. Then back to the outside, and Fielder in the trailer is Sturgeon. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Karatari in front half a length. Shecky Shabazz latched on to him second, three wide third, and Fig Jelly. Archidust will have an opportunity to rally well fourth, back to fifth. That's Elusive Mischief. Then it's Fielder. Out the back door is Sturgeon as they make their way to the top of the stretch. Here comes Shecky Shabazz to issue the challenge on the outside, and Fielder toward the inside. Here's still running now is the leader Karatari. Karatari's in front. Archidust is the one posing a late threat. Fig Jelly on the outside. It's Archidust, Fig Jelly, and Karatari. Karatari digging in. Karatari's hanging on to win the Silks run. Second, Fig Jelly. Third, Archidust, and then Elusive Mischief. Shecky Shabazz did not fire in 54-4.
Number 4, Shecky Shabazz was a bit flat in his most recent effort. You were hoping that was just an anomaly, but clearly the son of Cape Blanco not feeling it here today either, as he backed up pretty badly. The victory goes to number 2, Karatari, who went all the way under aggressive handling from the Minister of Speed, Amisael Jaramillo, and he gets the money on this son of Artie Schiller for Brian Lynch and William Branch. Let's go to the 10th race now, the start of a late pick 3 offering at a 1-mile trip over the fast main track. Scratch the 2, Kyle, a field of 7. Favorites were 1, French Quarter, and 3, Unbridled Holiday.
And they're up. A clean and level beginning. Looking for a leader, hunting in the center. Lil Commissioner away quick enough down at the inside French Quarter. He's trying to work to the center here, and he's up to challenge for the lead. From the top shelf, it's Just Kidding now on top by half a length. Now at the inside in French Quarter to be second, away third, Unbridled Holiday together with Pango. Tyrana Homer has taken strong hold. He races in fifth now. Lil Commissioner had a smooth break, but he's out sprinted, and the early trailer is Gray Bow. Out of the chute and onto the main course, they went 24 seconds to the quarter station. And Just Kidding leads 3 parts of a length. French Quarter is their second. Pango races from third. 3 wide fourth is Tyrana Homer back to fifth. That's Unbridled Holiday. Then Lil Commissioner. And the trailer is the stretch running Gray Bow. They go to the half-mile grounds, and Gadiel Martinez sends the 9-year-old French Quarter through inside to take a narrow lead. Just Kidding alongside second. Pango is third. Low Commissioner picking it up while between horses. Tyrana Homer on the outside, then Unbridled Holiday. This pace has been quick enough for Gray Bow to show some interest, but he's still last of the 7 with 5/16 to go. Just Kidding on a rebid. French Quarter right back at him. These two shoulder to shoulder. Low Commissioner running home from third, back to fourth in Pango. Gray Bow is next with Tyrana Homer, and they're at the top of the stretch. 3 quarters, 1:11-1. They turn for home. On the far outside, Lil Commissioner now putting his best foot forward, and he's on to challenge toward the inside in French Quarter from between and Just Kidding. Here's Lil Commissioner out in the center, striding forward to take the lead. Gray Bow is surfacing for a slice, but Lil Commissioner is clear. Lil Commissioner will win it. Second was Just Kidding. Third was Gray Bow, and then French Quarter and Tyrana Homer.
Number 6, Lil Commissioner was allowed to settle after a very good getaway. He settled nicely down inside and made a progressive and sustained run from mid-flight to get a 9-1 victory here today. That's more than double the morning line. Trained by Jorge Navarro for Alan Kahn and Sanford Goldfarb. Angel Rodriguez back in town for a winning ride. Lil Commissioner, second to none. Gray Bow rolled, but he just missed. Getting up for second, he had to settle for third today.
Fasig-Tipton is bringing the heat to Miami with a red-hot catalog of selected 2-year-olds in training. Star graduates include Grade 1 winners Audible, Bellafina, Dream Tree, Mia Mischief, More Spirit, and Nyquist. Plus, rising stars like Breeders' Cup champion 4-wheel drive, Nadal, and Independence Hall. Top juveniles by the nation's hottest sires. Selected sales, superior results. The Fasig-Tipton Gulfstream sale, April 1st in Hallandale Beach, Florida. Where will you be?
And they're off. He's second in the 2-path. Ground on her inside. Race. A quarter of a mile to go, and he's 6 on top. It's last of the 12 as they roll into the backstretch.
Back now for race 11 on the program, the 5th edition of the Captiva Island. 5 furlongs on turf. Fillies and mares for $75,000. Scratch the 6, 8, and the 11. The Race favorite was the 5, Girls Know Best.
Racing in the Captiva Island. The two favorites broke first and second, with Girls Know Best trying to clear the inside traffic. Kyoto's trying to work over to land in the two-path. Far outside in Narsdale, Violent Times is splitting rivals at the rail in Charmaine's Mia. Back on the outside to Hidden Facts, then it's back to the outside, and I'll Handle the Cash, who races a neck in front of Lovesick. Tapping on the brakes is Nike Can and Bohemian Bourbon. Last of all, as they chase the speed of Girls Know Best. Girls Know Best on top 3 parts of a length. Narsdale on the outside now second, back to third, and Violent Times on from fourth. That's Hidden Facts. Kyoto's not really firing. She's back to fifth and not quickening at all. Meanwhile, I'll Handle the Cash tries to muster a rally with a quarter of a mile left to go. Zayas enjoys his view as Girls Know Best turns first with the lead. On the outside in Narsdale, widest of all in Hidden Facts. Late run down the stand side from I'll Handle the Cash, and down inside, that's Violent Times in deep stretch. Drifting while clear, Girls Know Best. Kyoto's on late. Girls Know Best. Kyoto surging. Girls Know Best in front. Kyoto was second. Third was Violent Times. Hidden Facts finished fourth.
Jockey Edgar Zayas capitalizing on a lot of the colony being out of town today as he notched his third riding victory of the day. It came aboard the much the best daughter of Caleb's posse, number 5, Girls Know Best. She went right to the top and never looked back. Trained by Eddie Keneally for owners Eddie Keneally, Brian Chenford, and Triton Stable. Girls Know Best beats Kyoto and Violent Times. Let's go to the 12th race now. 2 turns on turf at 7.5 furlongs. Allowance of the $51,000 variety. Fillies and mares went postward here in a field of 11. Race favorites included the 7, No Way Jose, and the 10, Bearing Straight.
And runners away. Excellent beginning for Adamant, who's put into play early by Fanny Olson, driving through at the inside. Here's Designing up to show some speed. Sweet Hitchhiker slammed on the brakes. That's where she wanted to be. She just didn't want to get there that way. In the charge around the first turn, Designing has the front. Dreams Are Made now challenging Adamant for second. Away fourth is Kariba, on from fifth. That's Scat Mommy, who's very keen with Bearing Straight on her outside. Sweet Hitchhiker is next. She's now about 7 lengths off the lead. Outside of her and Concerned. At the inside in Dark Mission. The 2 at the back. No Way, Jose, and All Quality. Pace is swift as they head 5 furlongs from home. It's Designing in front 3 parts of a length. Adamant on the outside is second. Dreams Are Made and Bearing Straight get the best trips. They're third and fourth. Back to fifth and Scat Mommy. She was keen in the early stages. Out wide on the course goes Concerned. From between horses, it's Kariba. Then back to the team of Dark Mission and Sweet Hitchhiker. Trying to get underway from the back is All Quality, and dropping anchor is No Way Jose. Last of the 11 is one of the public picks as they round the far turn. 46 and 3 for the opening half-mile speed. First run goes to Dreams Are Made. Dreams Are Made in high row, 3 wide. Bearing Straight follows her. Sweet Hitchhiker peels wide. All Quality knifing between horses. No Way Jose toward the rail. Many chances here with the advantage. It's Dreams Are Made down the center. Bearing Straight up the wood. Dark Mission is coming on and down the lake, trying to get loose now. Kariba slamming on the brakes was All Quality. They come home for the wire. Here's the line. Photo finish. Was it Kariba at 24-1 or Dreams Are Made? It's picture time in 128 and 2.
Not sure if it's a benefit or a hindrance, but one thing about watching this program is sometimes you get my unfiltered thoughts, and I'll give them to you here. I didn't think there was any way in the world the 3 held on to win that race. I didn't say so much in the race call, but Dreams Are Made appeared to get nailed. Appearances are deceiving. She held on to win it. The daughter of Tapit handled the victory by Hyro Rendon for trainer Mark Cassie and the Breeze Easy LLC. Kariba loses a heartbreaker. Literally, she gets beat by about an inch to Dreams Are Made, your 12th race winner. There was a dead heat for third between the 1 and the 10 in today's final race. No winners in the high 5 carry over tomorrow. Plenty of winners in the Rainbow 6. Guaranteed money tomorrow, $900,000.
And that wraps up Saturday's action. We're back here on Sunday with an 11-race card. Mark this down. Our first race post is 12:35. And more importantly, don't forget to change your clocks. You put them ahead 1 hour. So we'll be here at 12:35. Make sure you change the clocks so you are too.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.